Wow, look at that testosterone. Bighorn sheep are known for their power and strength. During the mating season, they will fight for dominance and reproductive rights to females. They may also use their forelegs to take jabs at each other. Horn size is a symbol of rank. Male horns can weigh as much as 30 pounds or 14 kilograms. Older males start to get that curl at the ends of the horns. Horns are permanent and continue to grow each year. The outside is made up of keratin, while the inside is bone. That curl is actually caused by the keratin growing unevenly. Females, or ewes, have horns too, just shorter and straighter. Hey, this is my rock! From a young age, wild sheep learn skills to survive, which include agility and strength. There are species of wild sheep found all over the world, living in rough terrain, alpine meadows, and higher elevations. Today, we will be talking mostly about the Bighorn and the Dall sheep. Hi, and welcome. I'm Amy, science teacher and environmental educator. I talk about wildlife conservation, organic gardening, and other environmental topics on my channel. Check out my books in the description. Sheep have split hooves that grab and hold onto rocks, kind of like a clothespin. This allows them to run and jump all over the uneven ground. In North America, we have two species of wild sheep with several subspecies. The bighorn sheep live in southwestern Canada all the way down into Mexico. We have Rocky Mountain, California, peninsular, and Mexican bighorns. The other species is thinhorn sheep, which includes the Dall and Stones subspecies, and they live in northwest Canada and Alaska. The Rocky Mountain bighorns have very large horns. A large ram, a male, may weigh over 300 pounds and stand over 42 inches tall at the shoulder. They are typically a dark brown to grayish brown color, depending on the season. Rocky Mountain bighorns are the ones we often see displaying those aggressive behaviors in the fall during mating season. This display is called rut, when the rams face each other, rear up on their hind legs, and throw themselves forward at speeds up to 40 miles per hour. The crash of their horns can be heard a mile away. They keep this up until one animal gives up and walks away. Bighorn sheep have thick, double-layered skulls to absorb the impact with little physical injury to the ram. The more northern thinhorn species, Dall sheep, are white and stone sheep are gray. Their horns are longer and thinner when compared to the horns of the Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep. They tend to flare out more away from the face and are more of a yellow color. The rams weigh around 225 pounds and stand 40 inches tall at the shoulder. Lambs of both species are born in the spring and start walking soon after birth. They will nurse for up to 6 months. This animal is a mountain goat. Often confused with wild sheep, their horns are smaller and point straight up. They have long, shaggy, creamy white fur. Wild sheep and goats often have overlapping territories, which can add to the confusion. Typically, mountain goats live in even steeper, more cliffy areas. Ewe lambs will remain with their family group for life, and young males often till they are 3 or 4. But it is also common to have a mixed herd with different ages and sexes staying together. This has the advantage of protecting the lambs from predators. Golden eagles inhabit the same rugged territory and will prey on unprotected lambs. Other predators include wolves, especially when the sheep come down to the alpine meadows to graze. Cougars, who are also agile in rocky terrain, will hunt adults. Wolverines are also considered predators in areas where they live. Wild sheep are fabulous jumpers. One way they avoid predators. They can jump up to 20 feet and run 15 miles per hour over rough terrain. Wild sheep have excellent eyesight and they can see well both far away and in low light. They have horizontal pupils and can see panoramically. This helps them to spot predators. They also see well while moving forward quickly. Native Americans valued the wild sheep, and they have been found on petroglyphs around the country. Wild sheep eat what is available in their region. These bighorn sheep at Zion National Park tend to eat a lot of shrubs and brush in their arid climate. They also will eat grasses and small branches. Wild sheep are ruminants. They have a 4-part stomach, which allows them to extract nutrients from hard, dry browse. The sheep will come down to the alpine meadows, eat a large amount, and then retreat to higher elevations to digest, where they are safer from predators. Like other ruminants, they chew their cud, meaning they rechew partially digested food to extract more nutrients. Wild sheep need minerals to stay healthy. They will seek out mineral licks in the environment. Wild sheep can also cause a hazard to themselves and drivers because they may stop and lick minerals from the roads. Other dangers to wild sheep species are the loss of habitat, diseases from domestic sheep, and hunting. Collectively, their numbers had dropped from about 2 million to 25,000 between 1850 and 1960. There are no longer any natural populations in several states, and the Audubon bighorn is extirpated. The government then stepped in with conservation efforts. The Department of Fish and Wildlife monitors populations and tracks the sheep's movements. With strict conservation efforts, the population of wild sheep in the United States is rebounding, and sheep are being reintroduced into their native range. We now have about 70,000 bighorn sheep throughout the western states. This map shows the historical range in light brown and where bighorn sheep live today in dark brown. Their territory is much smaller, and that can limit genetics. The peninsular bighorn sheep is a federally endangered species. They live in Southern California and down into Mexico. I'm leaving you with a picture of my beloved pet Teddy, an Icelandic sheep I had for many years. I have left some references in the description if you are interested in learning more about wild sheep. Thanks so much for watching, and have a fabulous day.